Hello. There you go. Hey everyone, so I thought I'd come up here and share with you guys a poem that I wrote. The poem I have for you guys today is called The Day I Turned 16. And I wrote most of it actually the day I turned 16. So yeah, just try and follow along and hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to say. And I also hope that you guys can understand what the poem actually means, so just try your best, yeah? And anyways, it's a little bit longer, so I'll cut the introduction short. Again, my name is Byron Ellison, and this poem is titled The Day I Turned 16. Today I turned 16. And would you believe that I didn't do a single fun thing? Maybe you do, and maybe I was wrong to believe that it was some great deed, but a part of me thought that this would make me some form of an adolescent human being. Like a rite of passage, an oath of a boring day. As I think back on the last 15 hours, I start to really believe that this is fate. A boring day to be the first in a boring life. Leading full charge into the non-fighting fight. The do-nothing way of life. Cutting away at what excitement that's left like a child safety knife. I would shiver at the touch of the room temperature plastic dull blade as it pressed against my face. An all too unfamiliar threat I would soon love to hate. At least, that's what I thought, until the room temperature plastic dull blade began to press harder and harder into my face until it cut me. Deep right across my face, and I bled. And then I died. At age 16 by the attack of a room temperature plastic dull knife. Well, if that would have been the case, then I'm sure glad I didn't do nothing today. Would you believe that the other part of me, the part that didn't do nothing today, still had hope? Still believed after all these years, 16 to be excruciatingly exact, that I might still have an extraordinary life. A paranormal fate waiting behind a door ready to kick me in the shins and run off. Maybe then, at a time of need, I would realize my out-of-body inhuman speeds. Bang! I'd break the sound barriers. Even with the 6-minute head start it took me to get back up on my feet, I'd catch up. I'd put fate in a headlock and, well, I wouldn't know what to do next. But I'm sure he would. He's fate. I'm sorry to say that I cringed in preparedness before opening every single door today. But still, my shins remain just as bruised as before. Although still black and blue and purple, they seem so extraordinarily plain. Would you believe that I climbed up on my roof, 18 feet high to be excruciatingly exact? I could give you the details, but I'll cut to the fact. I jumped. I hoped to fall. I hoped that maybe I would break my ankle. Maybe I'd get up to find a rib protruding from my side, boned white in all its poetic glory. Maybe I'd watch it as it retracted behind layers of skin. Snap, crackle, pop, the little bones in my ankle finding each other, regenerating before my bright, wide, half-open eyes. Nah, because instead I fell. Exactly 2 feet before hitting the ground, I stopped. I just stopped, and for the longest 94 seconds of my life, I just existed, floating mid-air. Taking time to get used to the sensation, I focused, more focused than I even knew I was capable of, on the space between my toes and the concrete below me. I focused and watched as that space got bigger and bigger. I got higher and higher in my view. It got farther and farther. I focused, and then I flew to 7-Eleven and got a Slurpee. Because it's my birthday and I'm home alone jumping off roofs. I take the Slurpee around the world and use it as proof. Like the way a rhyme can be loose, flying in a Slurpee, might just be the only way to share with regular people the truth. Because the thought is so amazing. But the reactions, believe me, would be scary. That's why I stand before you today, unable to affirm, rather confirm the facts packed behind these statements. I'm unable to tell you that human flight is real. I'm unable to tell you that I've been there, seen it, and felt the very sensation. I'm unable to tell you that I can, in fact, fly, partially because I don't have a Slurpee, but mostly because I can't. I'm just like everybody else. And by that I mean I'm bound to the ground. And by that I mean if you want to be seen, then you have to get loud. You have to make sound. Any way that you know how, let sound burst from your mouth. And if you can't, then let loud be a metaphor to proud. I say this with confidence, but imagine me today, newly 16, knowing that loud might be my most extraordinary now. Because I can't fly, and tomorrow, although now newly 16, will just be another unextraordinary day. I say paranormal is only what you make, because like you, the ground is where I'll stay. But then again, if I could fly, wouldn't that be exactly what I'd say? Thank you.